Hello and welcome back. Today and this week, I really need to kind of wrap up a few things that I've had in the works for a little while. Mainly, I need to finish a pattern that I've been working on. It's almost there, like it's so close. Over the last week and a half, couple of weeks, I've been feeling a little bit kind of out of my flow. I go through these phases of like being super productive and motivated, and right now I'm in a little bit of an unmotivated, right now I'm in an unmotivated dip. And this just happens, and when I get in these moments of not feeling motivated and feeling kind of a little bit down in the dumps about the stuff that I'm working on, I remind myself that this is just part of the ebb and flow of creativity and of work. You know, it's the nature of work when we have weeks that are really great and weeks that are not so great. It just happens. It could be totally hormonal. So anyway, I'm trying to kind of get myself back on track this week. I have a pattern that I've mentioned here before for that pleated dress. I'm gonna add bust cup options to it, so different sizing for different bust sizes. And the pattern is like this close to being finished. I'll probably try to get to a point where I can actually print some stuff out and do some proofreading and all of that. And then the rest of this week, I'd like to focus on making a couple of samples for that dress, possibly work on a sew along that I would release later. When I get into these moments of feeling unmotivated, I start to feel a little bit like I want to do everything, which seems counterintuitive, but that also leads to this like procrastination that I fall into. I also have another trip to Mississippi coming up very soon. And whenever I have a trip coming up, I always find myself wanting to like sew a bunch of stuff all at once and like basically sew myself a new wardrobe, which is, you know, that's ridiculous. So I really can't do that. But I do have a couple of projects I'd like to make for that trip. So it's possible that I could start on those this week, but the top priority, I'm already doing it. I'm already starting to get off on this tangent of trying to plan too many things for myself. Top priority this week is to get this pattern finished and make a couple of samples and try to tap back into some motivation. All right, I'm gonna stop talking and actually do this. My supervisor has informed me that it is time to go outside for a walk. You wanna go outside? You wanna go outside? Come on. Okay, stop rubbernecking. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Out of your sight, will ya? Okay, it is a few days later, and it did take me a little bit longer to make all of the edits and changes and updates to the pattern than I thought it would, but I think I just needed to take a few days and really just turn the camera off and focus on getting this pattern finished, and I feel really good about where it is right now. Today I just want to make a sample. I'm going to spend some time this afternoon working on a sample for the second version of this. This pattern will have 3 versions: a tank top version, a mini dress version, so right above the knees, and then a midi length version, so that will come like just above the ankles. And I'm going to be making it out of this Viscose Challis, so it's going to be really nice and flowy. And this is some fabric that I found from Minerva. I'll put a link down in the description if I can find it. I'll put a link down in the description to this fabric. I bought a bunch of fabric from them recently and really liked their selection. So I'm excited to sew this up, and I think that this challis fabric is going to be really nice for a flowy summer dress like this. Whenever I am working through a pattern, I do several rounds of sample making because I'm always trying to work through the details of the pattern and make sure that I get everything constructed in a way that makes sense and easy to illustrate and easy to instruct. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to kind of be working through a few of the details of this pattern, and I want to make sure that I've got everything kind of nailed down with the illustrations and the instructions. So I'll kind of be cross-referencing those as I work through this. friends, I think that is all for this week's video. I decided to keep it kind of short and sweet on this one just because I really wanted to spend my time this week focusing on finishing this pattern. I'm really glad I did that because I got a lot done on the pattern, and it's going to be ready to release very, 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 very soon, like within a few days, hopefully. Be sure to sign up for the email list. I have an email list where I send out, you know, new pattern updates, I send out sale announcements, and if you sign up for the email list, you get a coupon code for $5 off your first order on my website with the patterns. So, you know, you can save a little bit of money if you want to try out the patterns. I'll put a link down in the description below to the sign up form so you can sign up for that. If you enjoyed today's video and you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell icon. That way you'll be notified when I release new videos in the future. And I think that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.